Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. Today we have a poem from Merlin, and we also have, well, we're going to do messages from Merlin. So we're going to do oracle cards. He's picked 3 different oracle card decks. I think he might be messing around with me. I'm not entirely sure because at first he started off with 4 decks, and the 4th deck was one that I was like, this one never brings me good messages personally, and it just seemed like a really challenging deck. And so he said, ha ha ha, just kidding, to that one. So I have the 3. But now he's telling me he wants a ton of cards from each of these. So do you really want? Okay, I feel like he's trying to challenge me right now to see how much I trust him. He's telling me he wants 12 cards from 2 different decks and then 3 from a third. So that's what we're going to try. Always makes me nervous. Can I use this one first? So this one is Nature's Whispers from Angela Hartfield. So 12 cards. You know how long it's going to take to pull? Oh my gosh, and these are the big cards too. Well, we might just be sitting here talking for a little bit then. These are really large decks. I'm like stretching out my hands to try to. I'll try the skinny way. And these cards stick together too. Oh, 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 oh. Is this what you want? This one over here? Just this one. One card. Oh my god. I wondered if this one, this one, this one. Like, should I have pulled these ahead of time? We only have 4 cards. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a long video if he's really wanting me to do 12, 24, 25, 27 cards. That's almost like a. I hope he's messing with me. This one. This one. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You really want 12? He really wants 12. This is almost going to be as long as like my monthly energy forecast videos, because those have probably that many cards, except now it's going to be it's almost, you want this one? It's almost longer because I'm like having to sit here and try to quickly pull all these cards for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. This one. This one. Are you being crazy with me right now? This one? Yeah? Okay. I think we have 12. Okay, let's see. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I've never had 12 cards from one deck before. Okay, I think I'll just try to pull like 3 at a time or something and try to make sense of it. Man. Oh my gosh, these are all like upside down. Oh my gosh, like every single one is the wrong way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Okay. Let's just start showing you these. So many, so many, so many. Really beautiful cards. So, Bountiful Harvest. I just asked him if he wanted the words in all of these, and he said no, not necessarily. He's going to make me work hard for these messages. All right, I'm just going to do the first 3, and I'm just going to have to hope that these help me understand things. So the second card was Vulnerability, if you didn't see that, and this one is Clear Out the Old. I have my best buddy here. Are you going to help me with messages today? Do you know what Merlin's thinking? Can you tell me what the messages are? He's very tired. I think he's like 9 years old, so he just loves sleeping all the time. He just sleeps the whole time next to my leg while I do videos. He really doesn't like being bothered. Okay, back to bed, bud. All right, let's get a handle on these cards. Wow. I've never seen one of these before. So clear out the old. He wants the words on that one, but he doesn't want it on the other two. Okay. So I'm just gonna go with it. I feel so insecure trying to do. It's like I get a brain block because I know I have all these cards to interpret on the spot, and it makes it so hard for me to think. Okay, so this one, it's not talking about vulnerability. It is talking about the picture. This is talking about childhood. I don't know if you can see sweet little vulnerable fairy in her little leaf floating down the river. So he's bringing in childhood. And he's bringing in perspective. And he wants us to clear out the old. So your childhood perspective on things is what we're clearing out. So we have those ways that we originally viewed the world and we viewed people, like maybe the way we view our parents, the way we viewed our siblings growing up, the way we viewed anything, certain jobs. We formed all these opinions and we had such limited knowledge. We didn't have wisdom yet because we were still children. And so we formed this perspective of the world based on this really young mind that didn't know a lot. And he's asking us to re-examine it with adult eyes. But look at this. Look at this adult, the blindfold on. This is how we're living right now. We're blindfolding our wisdom and our knowledge and our better judgments because we're stuck in old childhood beliefs. So it's time for us to take off the blindfolds so that we can purge old ways of thinking, old perspectives, things that he's showing me the old perspectives like they're not complete, they're not whole enough. It's like really narrow vision into one aspect of the truth. It's like there are like riddles or parables or stories about, if someone's looking at this, if there's like a huge picture, a huge mural, and you were blindfolded and you were brought in and you were told, okay, you can only look at this little corner of it. And maybe it's like a picture of an elephant and you can only see its foot. And so you think the foot is the elephant, but it's not because you have that newbie beginner vision of it. And we need to step back and we need to incorporate all the information that we've gathered up until this point in our life to make a new assessment. That's his first message. See if I can keep going with this. Should I keep doing it in threes? All right, I'll keep going. Look at this. This is like kind of just what we talked about. Fresh approach. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna do the next three. We'll just see how it goes. So fresh approach. Ooh, gratitude and appreciation, but more importantly, there's a unicorn. Yes. Oh, yeah. Do you guys feel that message already? Man, we've been talking about this lately. I can't remember. I feel like it was I can't remember which guide it was that brought this up before, but we keep talking about perspective. We keep talking about perspective. This is like a theme that they have going right now. So, we're talking about having a fresh approach or a fresh perspective, fresh viewpoint in order to see the world around us, in order to see ourselves, our circumstances, the people in our lives, the things we have, in order to have that appreciation and gratitude. And that is what opens up the new perspective of infinite blessings. We switch over from I don't have enough, or I don't have what I want, or I just want this. I just want kids. I just want a husband. I just want a house. I just want this promotion. I just want to live here. If I could just lose this weight or look like this or travel here. Like we have all these weird lists of things, right? Where we feel like we cannot be happy or satisfied until XYZ. And he's saying, stop it. You already have the unicorn. Look around. You already have the unicorn. What more do you want? Changing our perspective. Okay. Moving that over. Oliver's guarding the cards. I guess I'll just take the next three. I always love when there's a lion in the card because Archangel Michael, he, the lion is like symbolic of Archangel Michael for me. He shows that to me a lot. So I think of him when I see this. So we have contemplation. We have heighten your vitality. These are new cards. I like this. I actually like that we pulled the 12 because now I get to see cards I've never seen before. You are worth it. Never seen this one before. Okay. So contemplation, and you are worth it. This is how we see ourselves. It's talking about how we view ourselves. And he's showing us this woman, she's got the whole world in her hand, literally, right? She has access to everything. It's being able to see, one, that we have access to everything, two, that we are worthy of holding the whole world in our hands. We are worthy of any dream we have, of any desire we have. Need to look at these pictures. Okay. And the "You Are Worth It," I don't know if you can see off in the distance. So there's that ocean behind her, and there is a ship. And depending on how you interpret it, he's telling me some people think their ship has sailed. That's like a euphemism of your time has your time has passed, of you there, like as if there's a time limit on your dreams or on your prime time in life or anything like that. So some people think their ship has sailed, and he's saying, no, it's never too late, or whatever it is. He says he wants you to see it as your ship is coming in, which is another phrase that means, your time has come. This is the right time. Okay. Ooh, man. New cards, people, new cards. Be gentle with yourself. These cards are so detailed. I feel like to give them any kind of justice, I would have to only hold like two up the entire time because there's so much detail in these. Acceptance of love, culmination of vision. Interesting. We have two different people who are trees. Sure, that's not an accident. So we'll come back to that. Be gentle with yourself. I really feel like he's talking about self love. I'm getting that from be gentle with yourself and acceptance of love. And I'm kind of merging these two. Yeah. Self love, culmination of vision. There's definitely a message here that I'm not grabbing quite yet. The leaves of this tree are butterflies, and she's watching these butterflies fly away. She's watching. Okay. He's talking about self love, that it grows. How am I going to put this into words? He's showing me that self love is almost like a seed that flourishes and that creates more good things for you. That's the best way I can put it without putting it eloquently at this time. So, just like this picture. So, if you think of self love as like the seed, it made this tree. She is the tree, right? Her life is the tree. I'm trying to get the words right on this. Her life, because she loves herself, her tree is beautiful. Her tree is full. Her her tree is glorious. And not only that, her tree isn't like this stationary thing that can only be enjoyed right here. Her love of herself is something that spreads elsewhere, that influences elsewhere and changes things elsewhere. I hope this message got across properly because I can see it, and that's as best as I can explain it. So, ultimate takeaway is accept love from yourself. Be gentle with yourself so that you may flourish and be glorious and probably change the world and help others too. Oh my gosh, that was 12 cards. Guys, this is going to be crazy. Do you still want to do? Haha, he changed his mind. How many cards do you want? Three? Three there? Okay. He wants three from the next deck, which is the Starseed Oracle with Rebecca Campbell. So he said three. And these ones are reasonably sized, so I can probably get the cards out before my next birthday. Oh. This one? No. This one? No. Is that the only one you want from there? Okay. Got one card. No. Yes. Okay. Two cards. One more. Are all these cards going to go together? Yes, they are. Do you want this one? Do you want this one? Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Just going to show them to you before I even have a second to think about them. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. I'm like trying to look at the cards so I can read them to you. But I can't show them to you if I'm reading them. So baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yes. Wow. This feels like a specific message for people. Look at this beautiful picture. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Okay, so new solutions and beginnings. So we have individuals who are at a, sorry, my nose is itching because my face is itching because Merlin is lying dead. You have people that are at crossroads with different aspects of their lives, decision making, right? Also known as new beginnings. One, he says you'll survive this. Don't freak out. Two, he's saying as part of these new beginnings, these new solutions, there are open doors to choose from. You get to choose which door. Rewards. You decide. So it's right there. And you do need to choose. This card is action. You do need to pick one. Baby steps. Don't freak out. Just worry about the next little step that you need to take to head in the direction that you choose. New beginnings, open doors, rewards. That's a nice little message. Now, the last deck I'm using, he's challenging me again. You still want me to... Are you messing with me right now? Do you want me to use this deck? He was totally messing with me. So this deck, I do have this deck. I'm not going to use it because he told me I'm not going to. He was challenging me to see how much I trust him. So this deck, I'll show you some of these cards. They say words that I'm not personally familiar with because it's all, oops, sorry. I'm like dropping things. It's a lot of I don't know. Anyways, I'm not familiar enough with these words to like be able to use the words as part of an oracle reading, so he was stressing me out, making me feel like I was going to have to interpret the pictures, which would also be very difficult on this deck, but I was like, okay, I trust you, I'll do it. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to pull up the Merlin poem. Here we go. Let's use your magic every day. It's so easy. I'll show you the way. Let nothing in life be mundane. A wizard's life is never plain. Life can be fun if you make it a game. You have the power. Now let me explain. Do you ever like to bake? Mix some intention into those cookies and cakes. Make abundance cookies or confidence muffins. Don't bake unless you are intending something. Maybe you cook. Sprinkle joy on your food. Mixing in magic is healthy for you. Make kindness salad and peaceful stew. Speak magic to the coffee you intend to brew. Tell your tea it's giving you clarity for your day. Sip your water and watch your worries wash away. Intend what you want and it will be true. Incorporating magic is easy to do. So that is our Merlin poem, and you have the Merlin messages, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.